Namaskar. We are having a glimpse of Gita and Dnyaneshwari. Okay? Today happens to be Adhyay Tisra means third chapter of Gita and 18th to 24th verse. Shlok 18 to Shlok 24. नैव तस्य कृतेनार्थो नाकृते नेह कश्चन न चास्य स्वरभूतेषु कश्चित् अर्थव्यपाश्रयः. Now Sri Krishna is giving some of the best siddhanta, means the definitions and the best of the best solutions and formulae to live a better life. Straight away I'm telling you. Sri Krishna is saying that you have observed there are saints and sadhus and yogi. Yuja and Jyoti yoga means who have become one with the God. Bhakta, Vibhakta Nasayat, there is Bhakta Manaya means those devotees who have become one with the God are the people only who are devoted. Now, when they become a realized soul, they should not leave their duties. Apart from that, they should not expect while doing any work as a return and result from that work, but they should follow all the standard operating procedures and try to achieve as much perfection as they can. Apart from that, there are many meanings in this verse. You see, if we try to achieve something from our work, then it becomes the sakam work. If you try to do work without expecting anything, then it becomes the puja of God, a devoted work. Apart from that, if a person who have become realized soul, what exactly he wants from any person or any entity in this world? He wants nothing, because he has become already one with the God who is already full, who has fulfilled all his desire, and who happens to be Almighty himself. He doesn't want anything from anybody. Like that, these people, saints and sadhus also have become fulfilled and one with the God. They have become unison with the God. They do not want anything from the people, and still they try to perform their duties regularly and in a better fashion than anybody else. Why? Because they know till the body is there are nitya nemikti, means everyday work will always be there. And if they do it in a better fashion, then it becomes a work is worship as well. And hence, they try to perform their work judiciously very well. They follow all the ethics and norms and everything. Okay? तृप्ती झालिया जैसी साधने सरती आपैसी देखे आत्मतुष्टि तैसी कर्मे नाही. Now the person who has become fulfilled with all the desires, who can be that? The Almighty. Still that person remains sadhana, means he tries to penance in each and every activity, though he is atmatushta, who has fulfilled all his desire, and still he perform all his work perfectly well. जवरी अर्जुना तो बोध भेटेना मना तवची या साधना भजावे लागेल. Till we achieve that state of mind, that state of soul, till we have to perform work is worship. And even after that, if we achieve that you become an enlightened soul, you achieve that state of soul, still you perform these duties, because this is the work we are trying to reach, has made us reach that particular state. Even after that, you continue with the similar work, because this is the knowledge before you become enlightened soul, and that is the work after you become the enlightened soul. So this work before enlightened soul and this work after enlightened soul, they remain similar. Only thing differs is the internal state of the human being, or any being. In fact, there are many beings, they have achieved this state of the soul. You might have heard about the Gajendra Moksha. The elephant also have achieved that state. Okay, so it means that You have to perform sadhana right from now till you become realized soul, even after that. Because if you don't perform the penance, then you are not a person devoted to God. And even if you achieve the enlightenment, still you perform that work, then also you remain as an enlightened soul. If you don't perform the penance, then what else you will do? Okay, that is also a question raised over here. Okay, तस्मादसक्तः सततं कार्यं कर्म समाचर asakto yacharan karma paramapnoti purusha. Means you have to detach yourself from the fruits attached to the work, and then you keep working on that. Because once you get detached from the fruit and the results of the work, and still you follow all the procedure, ethics and values, and make that work perfect, then also you achieve the moksha path, atma gyan. You become enlightened soul. And even after you become enlightened, still you perform those work, because that is the only thing meant for you. Before you become an enlightened soul, you follow this path because it has been designed by your Sadguru and all these people. You think they are idol and icon to you, and then you try to achieve that, and then you achieve it. After that, there may be some people who are following you. You are been watched, and they might follow you. So you can become a lighthouse to them. Beautifully, huh? म्हणून तू नियतू सकळ काम रहितू होण्या उचितू स्वधर्मे राहते. And that's why you should always do your duty. And uchit means you do the ethically perfect work. Swadharma, that is your own work. जे स्वकर्मे निष्कामता अनुसरले पार्था कैवल्य पर तत्वता पातरे जगी. Now you do your work without getting attached to the fruit, the result of that work, but you do the work perfectly. Then you will be achieving the kaivalya prapti. Tatvata, you achieve that. It is definite that you will achieve the kaivalya prapti, moksha prapti, atma gyan. You become a yogi, you become bhakta, true yogi. Some people say it is going to happen. My Swami Madhav used to say, give me the stamp paper. You do this work for 36 years. This. You will become an enlightened soul. I can give it in writing. That is what he used to say. And it's a reality. Dekhapa janaka. Okay. Karmannevahi संसिद्धि आस्थिता जनकादयः लोक संग्रहमेवापि संपश्यं कर्तुमर्हसि. Now the next shlok is 20th. You see, the example of Janak Raja is given here. The king Janak. Okay, what happened? It may happen that there are sadhus, saints, and rishis and munis and yogis are there who are sitting in Himalayas alone. Okay, and there are sadhus, saints, yogis who are living among the public as well. There are both the kinds of example happen to be in India. It's very unique country. So it may happen that you live alone, perform your sadhana, get enlightened soul, become enlightened soul, and drop your body and go away. Then another kind of people are, you live among the people. You happen to make a lot of the best relationship among all the human civilization. You can have you can become the friend of the whole world. Not a problem, because when you live as even as a kshatriya, because you are a fighter, you suppose a war happens, then you will need the people who can help you. He is telling to Arjun. So you have to make loka sangra, means you have to have better relationship among the public as well. So both the things are needed. That alone, if you are there, still you perform the work, and if you have to create a lot of friendships and a lot of a bigger friend circle and all those things, still you have to do your work and achieve the moksha path. Okay, so you have to do these things And by keeping the examples, what kind of examples are there? Now you happen to be from the king's family. So Raja Janak was there, King Janak was there, who did all his duties in such a well mannered and well behaved, and in a such a uh, such kind of governance, that the poorest of the poor, the neediest person, maybe physically challenged or maybe a kid is there, they are getting everything that they needed in his kingdom. And as he was king, he was also getting everything he needed, so that education, the food, the shelter and everything, all their needs were fulfilled. And he achieved the atmagyan. That is most important. He became an enlightened soul. So that kind of, if you keep your idol and icon like Janak, then you can also become the enlightened soul. Clear example. देखपा जनकाधिक कर्मजात अशेख न सांडिता मोक्षसुख पावते झाले. He did the job of governance so well that everybody became happy in his kingdom. You can keep his example and you can achieve the moksha. या कारणे पार्था होवावी कर्मी आस्था, हे आणि काही एका अर्था उपकारेल. And that is why you should keep trust on your work. Whatever has come to you, have to perform that duty. By that way, not only you get benefited, but being the senior most in your person in your house, you are also going to upkar, means you are going to bless a lot of people who are kids, who are dependent on you. जे आचरता आपण पेया देखी लागे लोका येया तरी चुकेल हा अपया प्रसंगेचे. Now what happened? That if you perform these duties, then the young people at your home, they may try to follow you. And then if you are doing good work, then you will get the in return the good things as well from them. Try to understand. देखील प्राप्त तर झाले, जे निष्कामता पावले त्याही कर्तव्य सुरले लोका लागे. सो बिकॉज if kids are following you, if you behave well, they will also behave well, and that becomes the sanskar in India. Now देखे प्राप्तार्थ झाले. Now whatever has come to you, if you perform it with nishkamata, means without expecting anything, that duty त्या कर्तव्य सुरले, so it will benefit not only you but the whole society, your family and everybody as well. मार्गी अंधा सरीसा पुढे देखणाई चाले जैसा, अज्ञाना प्रकटावा धर्मू तैसा आचरोनी. Now what happens that once you become a realized soul, so earlier you were thinking that you are Sadguru, the Janak Raja, then Sri Krishna, Ramakrishna Paramahansa, Swami Vivekananda, then Prabhu Ramachandra, and all these people are your guiding lights. Now you have become the guiding light for them. Now you are following these seniors. Now the next generation might follow you, because then you become the lighthouse for them, who are guiding not only the ships, but you can become such a person, enlightened soul, that you will guide in the millions of people as well. At the end of the day, to whom they are going to follow? An enlightened soul who is doing perfect work without harming anybody, by following all the ethics, norms, moral values, and you name it, and he is following those things and still fulfilling his work, doing his work better than anybody else can do, because it is his duty to do perfect work. He follows all the standard operating procedures I already told you. And that's how that become a religion. When a lot of people follow the things, that becomes the norm of the religion. That becomes a religion of so many people. So you have to do good work, so that people following you will also do the good work only. That is why behavior, acharans, deeds are more important in your life. Good deeds are very important in your life. हागा ऐसे जरी न कीजे तरी अज्ञाना काय वोजे तीही कवणेपरी जाणीजे मार्गात या. Okay, it means that if the enlightened soul do not give the proper guiding light, the proper guiding material, the proper guiding, the procedures, the then to whom they are going to follow? The other people, common man. Okay, so that is why you see in many places standard operating procedures are there, even for disaster management or working in the company or working in the offices as well. Otherwise, you can imagine if proper governance is not there, then you will call it, I hope you know what that state is known as: useless state. Anarchy is there, that is what people will call. And to keep this world working well, this is also very important. Okay, so हागा ऐसे जरी न कीजे तरी अज्ञाना काय बोझे तीही कवणेपरी जाणीजे मार्गात या. So you have to become a guiding light to people, and so that they also follow you and they work well and they also become the enlightened soul going further. Okay, and this is very important. यद्यदाचरति शिष्ट तत्तद्दैवेतरो जना सयत् प्रमाणम कुरुते लोकस्तदनु वर्तते. Now the seniors, whatever the work they do, the juniors are going to follow them straight away. It is given here. येथे वडील जे जे करती त्या नाम धर्मू ठेविती तेची ये अनुष्ठिती सामान्य सकळ. Now whatever the seniors are doing, that only becomes a religion and the common men follow them. And that is why there should be always the best of the best person who should be the leader of the nation, or maybe leader of their religion, or maybe leader of the company or something like that. Those who walk the talk, those who never lie, never speak a lie, always honest, always truthful, those people should lead, in fact. And that is the way you can create the better world. Otherwise, what happen? They speak something else, do something else, happen something else, interpretation is something else. No, then that doesn't become a better governance of this world. हे ऐसे असे स्वभाव आहे म्हणून कर्म न संडावे विशेष आचरावे लागे संते. And that is why those who are saints and enlightened soul, they have to behave properly. They have to make their swabhav in such a, they have to create their own conduct and keep their own conduct in such a fashion that they are not doing unwanted things, they are doing the wanted things that should be done by them. They are always on the right path, never on the wrong path. If somebody says, sir, right means right hand and left means left hand. No, I said right path means there are people. Okay, so they are always on the right path only. Okay, so that is righteous path, in fact. न मे पार्थास्ति कर्तव्यम त्रिषु लोकेषु किंचन नानवाप्तमवाप्तव्यम वर्त एवच कर्मणि. So Shri Krishna is giving his own example. He says that I am the Paripurna, I am the Almighty God, I don't need anything from anybody, and still I am doing my work as a work is worship and as a duty, and that becomes the best iconic thing that should happen. Okay, now what happened here? Swamiji, my Sadguru has given one example. He said once Narad Muni came to Shri Krishna. So Shri Krishna was involved totally, got devoted in his puja. So he, in front of him, Durga Mata's tasveer means photo was there. Then a lot of statues of, maybe you can say the golden statues of, in fact, a small one of Narad Muni was there, Ganesha was there, and all these Shri Vishnu's statue and all those things were there. So he was performing puja. Now Narad came, just stood up there. He was watching that. He said, I happen to be your devotee. Why you are doing my puja. So because I should perform puja of yours, because you are my idol. Now Shri Krishna said, what kind of is question from this Maharshi, who happen to be Maharshi and enlightened soul? How can he ask such a question? But remember, we are student throughout our life. Imagine Maharshi Narad Muni is asking that, Brahmarshi Narad Muni is asking, who happened to be son of Brahma, who happened to be the Sadguru of Valmiki Rishi, Dhruva and Prahlad as well, who all the three were best in their category. He asked the question to Sri Krishna. At that time, Sri Krishna said that performing puja, performing good deeds is better than not doing anything. First thing. Second thing, doing puja is a positive activity, not doing is a negative activity. When I'm performing puja of yours, I'm bowing in front of the Almighty Soul that is inside you. You are also the smartest piece, smartest material made up of that Brahma Tattva. You are the smartest person, happened to be created by that Lord. That way he told that you are the best creation of Lord Brahma, and that is why I am performing your puja. So many ways he told him. Smartest spirit, smartest material, the best creation of Brahma, and all those. And that is why I am performing puja of yours. Then he said, I should perform yours puja every day, but you are performing my puja. How is it possible? There another side there says, Vibhakta nasaya taris bhakta nahay. Okay, means you are not separated from God. Then only you are bhakta. So he is showing that you and me are the same thing. You have become one with me and I have become one with you. And that is why I am performing puja of yours. He kept his, everything aside, straight away prostrated in front of Shri Krishna. There is none who can match you, Lord Shri Krishna. That is what he said. And that is, these are the ultimate examples. If only, enlightened souls can give. Swami Madhanath gave this example at the apt place, at the apt time. नमे पार्थस्ति कर्तव्यम त्रिषु लोकेषु किंचन नानवाप्तम अवाप्तव्यम वर्त एव च कर्मणि. You see, I don't have to do anything, still I am doing. Why? Because people might see me as their idol and icon, and they will also start following me, and they will start doing good things as well in their lives, and this world will become the better place to live. आता आणिकाची या गोठी तुझं सांगो काही किरटी देखे मीची ये रहाटी वर्तत असे. I'm also behaving the way I'm telling. I'm walking the talk, what I'm telling you. काय साकडे काही माते किम कवणे एके आरतेस आचरे मी धर्माते म्हणसी जरी. You say, साकडे means, God, I shall come to you only when you will fulfill my desire. Okay, then what happens? That the child says, next time if I get 100% mark, then only I shall come to you, otherwise I shall not come. Then he gets 100% marks. So he brings the sweetmeat to him, the Lord. Yeah, thank you very much. Because of you, I got 100% marks. So do you think that Sakde means to get proper marks, to get, the fruit of whatever I'm doing all these things? He's asking Arjuna. So no, he's not doing it for getting something or showing something or for the name, fame and money and all those things. He's not doing all these things. He is doing it as it is his swadharma. Acharya means deeds. Your deeds speak more than your words. So I am walking the talk. Whatever I am telling, I am following it as well, and then I am telling you. तरी पुरतेपणा लागी आणिक दुसरा नाही जगी ऐसी सामुग्री माझ्या अंगी जाणसे तू. You see, I am so powerful, I am almighty. That is what Shri Krishna is saying. There is none like me in this world. And what material can I bring? A candle or the flowers for my own puja? for my own devotion? No. I don't have to be different than me to become me. You see, fantastic language. I'm myself. I'm alone is enough. I'm everywhere. I'm alone everywhere. I don't need puja to be performed. Work is worship to be performed to become a complete man. I'm already complete man. That is what Shri Krishna is saying. Purate means complete man. मृत गुरुपुत्र आणिला तो तुआ पवाड़ा देखिला तोही मी उगला कर्मी वर्त. So I told you about that example when Shri Krishna was living with Sandipani Rishi. At that time, Shri Krishna and Balaram went there. So there are sometimes they realize these are some different kinds of people, both of them. Even Sudama and all these people realize this is not the material we see every day. Okay, because there are 14 kala, 64 vidya, 14 knowledge and 64 skills and all those things are there. Then Vedas are there. They learnt it within few days or something like that. It is very rare that a person is reading it and remembering it forever. This is a rare thing they saw. They realized. So when at the end of the this knowledge session, maybe 18 years or whatever it may be, Guru Dakshina was there. Dakshina means you have to do something that the Guru asks and you have to give it to him. It may be just 1 gram of gold or a glass of milk, whatever. They may ask anything. So the Guru Mata was there, the Guru Mother was there. She said, you bring that child which died at the age of some 8 or 10 years. So he went into so many places, all the pathas and all the places he went, and he found out and he brought him, that dead person was brought over and then he was made alive and all those things. There are many other things were there behind that. He wanted a person who was already trained to run this Gurukul and all those things. So many things were there. I mean, there is a huge background behind that. And they wanted to check. Another side is whether he's really everybody is saying he's avatar. So really he's avatar or not? I mean, there are people who are testing you all the times. Even Shri Krishna was tested. He was examined whether he fit into this, fit into that. But at the same time, God cannot fit into all your terms and conditions and all those things. He's beyond all these things. Try to realize. And so Arjuna, you might have realized by now that I am a complete man. Still I am doing all these things. That is what he's saying. And still I am performing the everyday duty. यदि ययम न वर्तेयम जातु कर्मण्य तंद्रितः मम वर्तमानु वर्तन्ते मनुष्यः पार्थ सर्वेशः. Means now he is saying that if I bring some kind of mischief and misbehavior into my deeds, then people will say that this is a person to whom I am following. He is doing this, then I shall also do. Khatam. End of the religion, end of everything. And that's why I had to be very cautious at every moment. And that's why I perform this Swadharma Karma and each and every deed with all the thoughts and procedures. I follow all ethics and values. Because people are looking at you as a living legend, as an idol, icon, lighthouse, or guiding light as well. Try and understand. परी स्वधर्मी वर्ते कैसा साकांक्षी का होय जैसा त्याची एका उद्देशा लागून या. So Swadharma I am performing without any doubt and without any uddishta, means without any aim, because the real aim is Atmajnana only. So I am always remaining as a yogi, Atmagyani, and still I am performing all these things because that becomes the work of the God only. Any person may do, whether it is Shri Krishna, you or me. Once you have become one with the God and you are following all the ethics, humanitarian values and everything, then you will do only God's work. That's all. Nothing else can happen through you. And if you try to stall yourself, stall means stop yourself, then Ramakrishna Paramahansa said, to Swami Vivekananda, if you don't perform, your your bones will do the work. ओके. ते भूतजात सकळ, ते भूतजात सकळ असे आम्हाची आधीन केवळ, तरी न व्हावे बरळ म्हणून. या बरळ मीन्स इट शुड नॉट बी वेस्ट ऑफ टाइम अँड वेस्ट ऑफ थिंग्स. बिकॉज भूतजात सकळ मीन्स एव्हरीथिंग दॅट यू कॅन सी अँड यू कॅनॉट सी, दे आर अधीन to me. That is what Shri Krishna is saying. Because if I stop doing good things, it means the earth will stop revolving around herself and around sun, and sun will stop revolving around the center of the galaxy. Everything will stop. Kalpanta will come and everything will become Hiranyagarbha, and everything will vanish. Now to run this world well, we have to perform good deeds, swadharma karma as well. Otherwise, it becomes waste of time and it may invite bad things. That is why doing something is better than doing nothing, and doing something should be always good only, under the the jurisdiction of ethics, values, and humanitarian cause as well. उस्सिदेयुरिमे लोका न कुर्याम कर्मचेत अहम संकरस्य च कर्ता स्यामुपन्या मिवा प्रजा. Okay, what happens? If I don't do work, then it may happen that, oh, Shri Krishna stopped doing good work. He has vanished from the public eyes. So they will start doing anything. It may malign everything. It may damage the path. It may, make the path, make the water turbulent, and it may create add some bad things into it, and it may get destroyed. The religion and the dharma, swadharma karma, and all these duties and everything, people doing good things will be destroyed. In fact, that is what it is saying. It will become good things get mixed with the bad things, and that may happen. That may destroy the whole religion as well. The real religion is humanitarian religion, taking care of each and everyone. And if that happens, and I shall be held responsible for that. That is also he is saying that if the leaders are doing good work, they are always speaking truth, they are always on the right path. There's they should not do the speaking something else, happening something else, pleasing someone, not pleasing is this, not doing proper governance. No, it is not like that. Like Janak Raja, everything should happen well, in a desired way, desired fashion, with all the ethics and norms. Then only we are doing a proper work. Imagine he is trying to please and he has pleased everyone, in fact. And it is possible, he is proving that. आम्ही पूर्ण काम होनी जरी आत्मस्थिती राहुनी तरी प्रजा हे कैसने निस्तरेल. Now I am पूर्ण काम, I am fulfilled person. I don't have to achieve anything in my life. That is what Shri Krishna is saying. Still living in that atmasthiti, yogi, bhakta, and becoming one with the God, I am doing all this work so that these people who are going to follow me are also going to get enlightened by following me. Okay, and I already said, Swami Madhava used to say that I shall give it to you in the writing, that you follow this path, you can become an enlightened soul within 36, maybe 48, maybe 60 years, as per your purity of mind and your purity of soul. The more pure you are, you can achieve earlier as well. आम्ही पूर्ण काम होनी जरी आत्मस्थिती राहुनी तरी प्रजा हे कैसने निस्तरेल. Okay, so if I perform good things, then I can become, I'm already enlightened soul. That is what Shri Krishna is saying. But by following this, people also become enlightened soul. The world will become a better place to live, and let others live and help others live, and let next generation become better living humanity, in fact humanitarian generation as well. ही आमची वास पाहावी, मग वर्तती परी जाणावी, ते लौकिक स्थिती आघावी, नासिली होईल. नाव if I don't follow, then what will happen? Then something bad may happen. So that is why I try to remain on the right path, righteous path. In fact, once righteous and right and left. So I gave the example. So on the righteous path only. Otherwise, everything will get destroyed. And I do not want that. I want that this world should run in a better fashion. For him, nothing is existing, in fact. But as you see existing, then why should not it be run in a proper way? In one of the debate I took part, I used to say that if God has created the world, it is not if. God has created the world, He knows how to run it. And that is why it is getting run well. Okay? If human beings might have created this world, then what would have happened? A machine stops performing, it creates a lot of accidents. So it would have been destroyed by now. So everybody started laughing. म्हणून समर्थ जो येथे आथिला सर्वज्ञ ते तेने सविशेष कर्मा ते त्यजावे ना. So if you are become enlightened soul, so you have become a very important person, but still you perform everyday duty, and you should not get rid of those things. You should do it as work is worship. You are doing something special, being something special. Still it is a common thing, and you should do as a common man only. If you do your duty before enlightenment and after enlightenment, still the same duties will give you keep you in the enlightened path only. This you try to become enlightened. After this, it will keep you on the enlightened path. Otherwise, you might go on the down track as well. It is possible, he said. And hence, enlightened souls perform better duties than anybody else, and they keep doing good things. In fact, they perform their penance every day, and they do work is worship, and they keep doing it forever till their body is there or body has gone. They have already become one with the God. So even if the body is gone, they are one with the God. Even if they are living, they are one with the God, and they continue to live and remain unison with the God forever. Imagine how much depth of knowledge Sri Krishna and Dnyaneshwari has conceived over here and told to us. Ultimate. And that is what is expectations from each and every human being. Then only we can achieve sustainable development goals, and then we can, wherever we go, we'll take this same culture everywhere. Otherwise, if we destroy Mother Earth and go somewhere else, we'll destroy that as well. So let us be devoted to God and remain on the Paramarthic path, so that we do all our work like this and remain one with the unison with the God forever. Thank you very much.